Hi folks, today we are going to discuss how we can use source API, that is Twitter connected API that is already provided by Apache Flink to get the real-time streaming data from Twitter. So let's start with this. As I'm more into coding, so I'll show you how to code and how to get the Twitter stream using that Twitter source API of Flink. So I have created an object that is Twitter producer, of, and inside that object I have started a stream execution environment, and inside that I am loading my properties file that is twitter.properties. Inside this I have provided my all consumer key, consumer secret, token and token secret. These are the four values that you will get whenever you create an app on the Twitter dev portal. So these four you need to provide to the Twitter source API because it will help the Twitter API to get connected to your Twitter account. So after that, what I am doing is I am filtering my tweet using a keyword that is demonetization. So all the tweets that contains the string demonetization will get streamed to my Twitter producer code. So for this, what I have done is I have provide a status filter endpoint, and in which I am providing a tracking terms demonetization. We can provide as many terms as we want, and I am creating an initializer, that is endpoint initializer, using that status filter endpoint. And after that, I'm providing those properties, those four properties that we have set earlier, to my Twitter source class. And I'm also setting the initializer that we have created just above. And after that, I'm providing that source to my environment, from which it will fetch the stream, and those streams further mapped into some of the values, for which I am using flat map function. This flat map function will take a string as output and will give a string as output. So you can see I am converting that string into an JSON object, and from that JSON object I am checking whether the tweet has created that key or not. If it is not having created that key in it, then just ignore it. Otherwise, it will give us the that tweet, because whenever we stream the tweet from Twitter, it will give us two kind of tweets, that is the deleted one and the created one. So I don't want deleted one, so I have just put a check over there to give me the created that tweet only. So after that, as I am using the single node, so I am putting parallels as one, and I am printing it. Further, I will show you later how we can load it into our producer. So let me first run it, and make sure that whenever you run this type of code, you should have create these consumer key, and you should have these with you before starting coding: consumer secret, token, token secret, because this is the main part which will help the Twitter API to connect it to your Twitter account. So let me show you what output we will get when we run this. So it started. Let me show you the console. In the console you can see the code is started, and whenever someone tweets, it will stream that tweet to us. You can see here the tweet contains the demonetization in it, and we are getting this stream as the tweet uh, posted onto Twitter website on your Twitter account, and then only it will give us so it's a kind of a streaming that we are getting. So I'm stopping it. So right now you have seen that how we can use to get the data from Twitter using the Flink Twitter API. And make sure that before proceeding with this, you will have to add some dependencies in your pom.xml. If you are using the Maven, then you have to add some dependencies in your pom.xml, because that dependency will download all the required jar files. If you are not using Maven in your project, then you have to download the jar file from Twitter, from from Flink website. So let me show you what uh, where we can get this dependencies. So here Twitter. So in this they are giving us the sample what dependency we need to provide. They are using Flink connected to the Scala API to 2.10 and the Flink API that we are using. So right now we are using I am using Flink 1.1.3, that is the latest version, and the Twitter version is and the Scala my Scala version is 2.11, as you can see over here. So my Flink version is 1.3. I have added this dependency, and whenever we start coding, we will get the result. So this is how to work with the Twitter API using Flink, and how to get the real-time streaming from Flink. So guys, thank you so much and happy coding.